Martin from the Philippines. We're here in Real Talk Lifeline. So, in this quick live, this one is called Common Sense is Not Common. So, have you ever heard of that saying? That's common sense. And I heard that growing up. So, comment down below common sense if you have heard that growing up as well. Now, what does that even mean? Right? That's common sense. So, a quick search definition is common sense refers to the common knowledge of things in the world that all humans are expected to know. So, this is my challenge or gripe with this common sense. So, I heard this, and one of the people who said this to me growing up a lot was my dad. That's common sense. It's common sense. Common sense yan. So, what does that even mean, right? And the way I took it, I love my dad. I hated the saying was because if I'm expected to know this and everyone knows this, but I don't, then I feel extra stupid. So I hated that saying. That's common sense. So hence this live, I titled it Common Sense is Not Common. So as I grew up as an adult, discerning using my critical thinking, I learned that I had to unlearn actually that old way of thinking, and common sense is not common. So I'll share a very quick story that happened just yesterday about the topic. So a high school batchmate randomly reaches out to me and he says, "Hey, can I ask for help?" And this goes back many years. I went to high school 2001 to 2005. So this person made a decision back in 2015, and it's been 10 years already or more. It's February 3, 2026 today, as of today. So yesterday when I got this call, this high school batchmate said, "Martin, I just have a question because I got a life insurance policy 10 years ago, back in 2015. And I was just top of mind. I've been doing my work as a life insurance agent since November 2014. It's been more than a decade already." So he, long story short, asked a lot of questions, very technical, where I thought this few minute call, like 3, 5 minutes, it ended up going up to like 50 minutes, almost an hour. And I didn't mind. So I was asking and answering all these questions. I forgot about it. I got it because a friend encouraged me to. The bank was just auto debiting, but then suddenly I got this dormancy notice. So, long story short, my high school batchmate just wanted to know, is this money safe? Is it okay? What happened? Did it disappear? So, I was able to answer all these technical questions based on my training. No problem. To me, that might look like common sense. To this other person, it was probably very helpful. That's the reason why the person was reaching out and asking for help. "I don't know. Can you help me?" So this example again solidified, or it, like made me realize again, like why I'm doing this. A lot of times we think it's common sense, but for another person, it's not, right? So it can be any topic. It doesn't necessarily just mean technical, like about life insurance. It could be about money, like the banks. I didn't know how dormant accounts work. I believe like after a year, if you didn't do any transaction, you get a notice. So the danger with banks is they could penalize your account, eventually close it. So you could lose all your money eventually there. With life insurance, good news was these products are usually designed for life until age 100, until death. So I was able to answer and address that my high school batchmates' money is safe after all. So to end this quick live on common sense, which is not common, I realized some people, you guys have questions, you guys have challenges or concerns. And for that, this is why I invite this one over here. So it's called a clarity call. It's gonna pop up over here. I'm gonna share something. So what this is Let me blow this up maybe a little better. There you go, centered. So this one is for any person out there who maybe you're facing the biggest challenge of your life and you feel stuck with it. And then you don't want to ask for help because sometimes you feel, hey, maybe this is common sense. I should know this. I'll figure it out on my own. I have tried that in my life and it didn't work. Sometimes it took me a decade, 10 years just to get closure on my own. I just went through the hard experience of figuring it out on my own. So, the clarity call, I do this. You can sign up while it's still free, while I'm still available to do this. Message help down below. I'll leave my info. Facebook, it's a public account. Instagram, if you want to reach me through that. Clarity call, all this is it's a safe space, and for those who want to let out your thoughts, process your emotions, or just seek perspective, why? Sometimes we have these never ending loops, frustrated thoughts, and it's driving you crazy. Sometimes you just have feelings that you want to process. Or lastly, sometimes you just feel stuck, and no matter how long, how many times, all the things you've been trying, you want an answer and you still feel stuck, then reach out for this clarity call. So I'm going to end with this. Thank you. I love you. And I will see you next time.